Hey everyone, welcome back to the Long Dark. We're here at St. Christopher's Church, I believe it's called, in Mountain Town, starting episode 26. So we just stumbled into this church after a pretty good looting session just in and around Milton. Ooh, look at this. Very nice. Got some sound issues going on here. Hold on. That's interesting. Nothing is like making noise when you pick it up. I wonder if I gotta go outside and come back in to fix that. Let's see real quick. See if that makes a difference. It's gonna bother me. Okay, that works. That works. Let's see. Oh, are the peaches gone or did I? Oh, I just picked them up. That's fine. There we go. Books make noise now. We're good. But yeah, nice healthy looting session around Mountain Town. Really one of the last undiscovered regions that we have. I mean, we have Blackrock and the Keeper's Passes as well, but those don't usually yield too much. And they're kind of hard to get to. But maybe we'll get to them at some point. So, we're in here. Brief look at the inventory. Kind of says all we need to know. We are pretty heavy. Time of day, about noon. Still going to keep going. I think I'm going to try to keep going up to the trailer. I'm thinking. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty nice. Do I have any teas in that thermos, by the way? I do. Cool. I definitely do. So we'll use those trying to get to the trailer. I don't even think we'll use them. It's not insanely cold out, if I do recall. I was looking to eat something, though. I'm actually going to hold off on eating something because if memory serves, there is a deer carcass up the way. So I might just travel kind of heavy with all those books and then just use it for firewood up near the deer. Okay, we searched all that. Those cars right there will probably search on the way back or something. Not too worried about it, but we'll get up to this trailer here. This is a dangerous area in the normal game with all the wildlife. It is extremely tedious to come through here. So I'm kind of happy it's just a little walk in the park. Cougar would also be giving us some trouble right now, too. Pick up a few sticks. See if I'm right about that deer carcass. I kind of hope I am. There's a cave over there as well. Not much in that cave, I don't think. Keep going. Temperature's nice and warm though, huh? Look at that. Just crossed 18 degrees. Not bad. Always nice and warm with the sun out and no wind. Should start seeing some crows though if there's a deer carcass. Surprised I haven't seen that yet. Tells me there's probably not a deer carcass up here. That's okay. I think I'll still walk with all this firewood over to Spruce Falls Bridge. I mean, there's no bear to worry about over there, so doesn't really matter we're this heavy. No deer, huh? Yeah. Okay. Well, nothing impressive up here yet. But maybe I'll spend some time to go collect some of the local resources, though. So we got some rose hips and some reishi, I think I saw. Okay, no reishis, but decent bit of rose hips, so let's grab them. And then to warm up, I'm not opposed to preparing some of those in the trailer. Oh, there's a book on the ground, really? Did not know that was a spawn for that book. I'm gonna leave it, actually. I do not need it. I guess the option of starting a fire here is a thing I could do. Alright, I tell you what, I might just do it to store this fire, if you will. Got 10 books. Just throw a little bit of firewood on, enough so I can go in and check out the trailer and come out with heated teas. I think that'll work nicely. I'm not mad about getting some books out of my inventory. Gotta make sure I have enough for any deer carcasses that I do come across. Okay, that works for now. I'll transfer all these. We'll take them all out. Let's make sure to eat when we go inside. Would absolutely hate to lose this food bonus. It wouldn't kill me, but it would make the efficiency of our mission a lot lower. Would not be good at all. Okay. All those have been shook. Let's go in here. Okay. Ooh. Ruined granola bar. I'll still take it, though. Could be a night of food poisoning since we are full condition. Doesn't look like there's anything else over here. Marine flare. I'm actually okay on that. Storm lantern also gonna be alright on that. Yeah, it's not gonna be anything else. Alright. Well, this trailer doesn't usually have a lot for you anyway. So I'm not too mad about it. Okay, I think I am gonna actually break into some of these canned foods. 17%, can't do that. I think I'll eat the peaches. I know that having some cooked peaches or peach pie is really nice, but I don't know if it's worth it right now. Let's eat some cattails. Those peach pies are insanely good for when you have to climb a rope or something. Gets you a lot of calorie and a lot of energy back. So we'll stick to cattails. Got a large amount to burn through. And we left some back at the camp office too. So no reason not to eat these. Okay. Pick these up because that would be a huge shame if we left them. Okay, fire's still running outside, so that's going to be good. I'm thinking we're good to go. Maybe I want to chill out inside a little bit longer. Ooh, this is perfect weather, though. Oh, my goodness. Okay, it's about 1:10 on the fire. I think that's more than enough time to... I could sleep an hour, but in the interest of wanting to sleep tonight, I'm not going to do that. But I will pass as much time as it's going to take to get full temp. We'll just wait a second for that bar to be full. Perfect. And we'll head outside. We'll gather up the teas, put them in the fire, or put them in the... Oh, it's a little foggy now, huh? I know Mountain Town pretty well. Not really afraid. And I'm not saying afraid of wildlife, I just mean afraid of getting lost. That's all I mean when I say afraid. Because there really is nothing to be afraid of. Okay, taking a lot of torches. A lot of good ones, too. Wow. Look at that. Okay, worst one for last. Gonna drop the flare, too. Don't need it. We find so many matches that it really does make flares obsolete, kind of. Because that would be a flare's really only purpose besides seeing, is just starting a fire. Alright. Onward. I think... Yep, I put them all in there. Nice. So, I think I'm going to follow the wall. This is usually a moose spawn over here by the pond, but obviously not today. Not this time around. It's another dangerous place for wolves, too. In the normal game, of course. Alright. I know there is bunkers, too, that we could potentially find. I know there's one in Mountain Town that is a possibility, and that's going to be when you cross the cave and go towards kind of the plane crash. So there's another time that we could have a bunker right there. We will have to see. Okay, looking around, yep, some cattails. That's good, but other than that, it looks pretty barren. I know it's really warm right now, 23, but I think I might end up just drinking one tea coming up soon. Yeah, especially because we keep finding more rose hips. Look at that. Super good. So I kind of think the long-term plan here, just as I'm thinking about it, is going to be after Mountain Town. I think we're going to beeline it for Coastal Highway, and we're going to start transporting a lot of our items there. I'm really not kidding when I say I want probably, you know, it's either going to be down to Jackrabbit Island or Misanthrope. But I'm definitely not kidding when I say I want a main base there. Like, I want to drag everything that we know of in this world to either Misanthrope or Jackrabbit Island, because that is going to be the lifeline. Doing a lot of beach combing and such, it's going to be very, very important. Definitely going to have to keep on top of it if we want a steady supply of resources. It's very interesting to think about the far, far late game. You know, just how late could you survive in a save like this before starving? Dying to the cold I don't think is as likely as starving is later in the game. It'll be interesting to find out. Probably going to ride with this series though until the new Long Dark update does drop, which is later next month, so we'll have fun with this one. Very curious. I hear crows, but I do think that is for a corpse in this cave instead of a deer carcass, which is a little unfortunate. That's alright. Yeah, there it is. Ooh, decent bit of stuff in that cave, though. Just grabbing sticks just in case a deer carcass appears, but a little less likely now, I think. Nothing going on. Hate to see it. Alright. There's a mushroom there. Absolutely grab these. 2 of them. Alright. We'll search this car out briefly as well. Nothing. Cars have not been the supply drop like they usually are in the normal mode. Yeah. Not much. That's fine. I do wonder what having the trader on, how that would change things in this run. Obviously, having the trader on does give you a little source of food. It's not even a huge, massive game changer in the food department, because you still have to keep up with your calories daily. And those trades are expensive. So trying to constantly buy food from the trader, it might be a little tough. But regardless, we don't even have to worry about it because the trader is not enabled in this run. Make things just that more difficult. That is the goal. Alright, a lot of cars up here. Do I stop and maybe try to get an extra 10 or so cattails down there? Or do I just keep moving? I'm gonna probably say I keep moving. We've got all these cars, so let's get into it. Some matches, okay. Never really complain about matches, even though I do think the game gives you way too many of them. If there's a bear on this bridge with me, that would be the worst thing ever. Oh wait, did I get the glove box? I don't think I did. Didn't matter. Yeah, every time I get into like a guaranteed wildlife spawn, I always think about like what happens if the save, you know, broke or something, and a wildlife thing did spawn in. Ooh, look at this. Near a climb. Might be in Milton Park. But yeah, I always think of what happens if the save did break and an animal did improperly spawn in. It would give me a heart attack, that's for sure. Nothing there. Nothing in the back either. I don't know why I bother with the visors. Okay. Wow. Just barren. Alright, last car over here. Fog did lighten up a little bit, which doesn't really matter to me now. Pretty sure this is one of the... In the normal game, this is one of the guaranteed bear spawns. The bones are always in that cave, which does equate to a bear roaming around somewhere. Alright, let's drink one of these. As I'm looking at my thirst and warmth. There we go. Much better. Alright. So we'll see if there is actually a bunker in this area right after the cave. I have a feeling probably not. But you never know. Let's drop that. I'll replace it real quick. How heavy are we? Okay, 97. Not terrible. We'll get that a lot lighter probably on the other side of the cave. There actually might be some sort of carcass in this cave, believe it or not. I think I remember seeing a wolf carcass potentially, which obviously would be extremely valuable to us. Alright. Let's get in here. Let's see. Oh my goodness, there is a wolf carcass. Wow. Okay, wait. That's huge, actually. That's really huge. Well, let me do one of these, maybe. Yeah. That is huge. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put this torch out, actually. And we'll just spend some time carving them out. And then when it comes time to cook and everything, we'll spark that fire back up. Yeah, I'm not really in no rush. 2 hours is very steep, though. I could do 54 minutes. Could get on board with that. The guts just take so long by hand. Okay. Very cool. Let me drop both of you. And I'll even drop these two as well. Get these curing up. These don't really matter because they don't go bad, but I'll just put them down anyway. Okay. 24 minutes with the knife, a lot better. And that'll be a fully harvested wolf. Very nice. Do I even bother starting a fire and cooking and everything? I think I might just go. 101 pounds, but you know what? I do have the lantern, so why don't we just do that? I also didn't realize how low the lantern was in fuel, so I probably should have picked up the last lantern that we saw in the trailer back there. It was a little bit of an oversight, but it happens. Three pieces of coal so far, though. Cannot complain. Any coal back here? Ooh, some things of interest. Take all these just in case. Ooh, peaches. Good on that hoodie. Alright, let me take a look and see. Okay, we've got 2 pieces of meat. That is fine. We have 1 whetstone for the knife whenever we want to commence some sharpening on that. Might maybe wait until... I don't know. I could try to be strategic about this and wait until we get into Bleak Inlet to really want to sharpen my tools. It's a little bit of a ways away, but it's not that far away. Going into Bleak Inlet. I'll probably go into Bleak Inlet once we've got Coastal Highway and Desolation Point all searched out and settled. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I have a choice to make. Do I want to sleep outside tonight? Because I most certainly could if I want to. I have the means necessary. Sleeping outside really might help us tonight. Because of the cabin fever risk. I know we've been spending a decent bit of time indoors. So a night outdoors would really ensure that we don't get cabin fever from here to Coastal Highway. I think I might do it. I think so. I think so. Ooh, there's a deer carcass. Oh my goodness. And there's a bunker. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, okay, we're gonna sleep here tonight. The decision has been made. Hey, I tell you what, let's go into the bunker first. And I will put a lot of the curing items down. And we'll go ahead and see. I think this bunker's actually always here. It's just a matter of if it's stocked or not, which it is not. So there is that. Yeah, this is one of the empty bunkers this round. This save. That's fine. I will be moving this to out here, though. Can I do that? I sure can. Good. Alright. So as we get settled, allow me to put down all the guts, get those curing. Those hides are very, very important. extremely important. Drop all these too, just for the fun of it. Okay. Picked up a little extra coal. That's fine. I think I'll use it tonight when trying to cook up that deer. We'll cook up that wolf too that we harvested earlier on the same fire. That wind might be a little bit of a problem. Would have liked it to be, yeah, a little calmer than it is, but... Unfortunately, it might have to be a wait-and-see type of thing. One thing this game has taught me is that waiting a little bit can certainly pay off. So I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll sleep 2 hours. Wait for, hopefully, this wind to die down. I mean, even if it's cold, clear night, that wouldn't be a bad thing. Guess I'm gonna put some coal. Yes, exactly. Just like this game. Just like this. Cold and clear, I don't care. Let me try to anticipate maybe some wind. There we go. Reluctant. Very, very, very reluctant to put a piece of coal on. But I think I'm gonna. Oh, the wind hates it. Extremely risky. Let's see with this gust of wind what happens. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Okay. So some of that meat will come right off. 14 minutes, not a problem. Okay, we're actually gaining temperature really nicely right now. That's nice. Some more animal fat too. Obviously turn that into some cooking oil eventually, who knows. Okay, 38 minutes. I'll do 32 on the hide. Come on, wind. Stay calm. Good. Excellent. How big is this piece? 59 calories. I don't think I'm going to bother with it. I don't think it's worth the increased parasite risk. I don't know. That might just be me. We'll do one gut. We'll grab the meat. Come on. Don't go out. Okay, that's good. I'm going to do just a little water. We'll do this other one. A little bit of water for the night never hurt. Alright. Good boy, wind. Good boy. Nice. So good. Okay, it's going to leave me with 0.6 water. Not a problem. Enough to get through the night for sure. Okay, that wolf meat's going to stay. And that is everything on the deer, correct? Yes, it is. Awesome. So incredibly good. And just like that, that's how it's done. Waiting a little bit when you can in this game for weather to pass is always the correct option. Although sometimes I understand, and I've been in this situation where you cannot wait, and you've got to really just get going. That is an unfortunate predicament to be in, but it happens. Alright, let's eat this up. Gonna give me that 1% chance, but that's okay. Great. Drink all the water. We're gonna have to find something to drop. I think I'm gonna drop a lot of my firewood, though. That seems to me like the smartest idea. Risk of parasites. Okay, not a problem. Alright, let's do 6 hours. Even if we do happen to get parasites, it's not the end of the world. Just 1% though, so it's pretty unlikely. Okay, sun is about to rise. Put in another 3 hours. I think we'll get a little thirsty, but that's alright. Alright, all is well. Alright, nice and bright out. Sun is shining. Don't really know if it's shining. We'll see in a minute. I do know my stomach is full, though. That is great news. Let's give outside a peek. Nice and foggy, maybe? Yes. Oh my goodness. Let's go. So we are undoubtedly going to move in this. It's a very cold weather outside, but the wind is not kicking, so that's always a positive. I'm going to drop all but one. Let's just drop all of it. Don't have to make it that hard. I did have some more books on me. I'm going to drop all but one. Those cedars can stay. Really want to carry that animal fat on me. I think that'd be really good to eventually have. Okay, and everything else seems like it's not going to move from the inventory. So let's go. Really nice to have a safe spot here. But I think we're going to move -5. We're going to lose temp really quickly. But I'd like to stop. Oh, way down's right here. I'd like to stop at that cave that is down the way. So we'll warm up. Got some cattails here too. Probably going to get a little cold actually, because I'm stopping for all these, but that's okay. All this for one cattail, all this walking. Plane crash is up there. And there is that cave. Always a chance to find more food. I don't know. The only thing with the plane crash is it's so far out of the way. And you got to do a little climbing, which does slow you down. So maybe I'll just overlook it. There's nothing insane that you can find there anyway. So let's just go. Yep, let's get going. Might start a brief warm-up fire in the cave. Alright. It's cold, but whenever there's no wind, I do like to take the chance at moving. Probably best. Okay, that cave... Oh no, it's not down there. It's going to be another left, and that's going to be on the left side. So we'll take a few condition points. But we've been at 100% for a while, so... it is alright. Some more rose hips right here? Oh my goodness, yes. Thank you. Alright, and I'll do a lap down here as well for any remaining cattails. I see a few. Oh, some rose hips up there. Gonna grab these. Rose hips, I mean, teas like this, it doesn't seem too important right now, but it is important right now because it's warmth for us. And later on, once we kind of establish ourselves in Coastal Highway, teas are going to be a really, really helpful thing to try to get to other regions. Because I know probably want to do Blackrock at some point. And I probably want to do Bleak Inlet, and just having a bunch of rose hips is going to be the only way to do it. Without absolutely dying in condition. So, getting all these now is fantastic. I don't think anything's up there. Love the birch bark. I do love that. Birch bark is a pretty reliable source of condition if we need it. Goodness, I saw more rose hips right there. Kidding? Wow. No shortage of that. We'll see how much we have in our inventory, but I bet you it's over 200. That's 144. Alright. Gonna be in a warm spot. Most certainly gonna put down a fire, not a question. I'll even throw one piece of coal on it. There it is. Good. Very nice. And we got some coal in here too. Wow, look at this. A nice welcome. There's a book to start a fire. Alright, cool. Delightful. Just gonna put that right there. Let's get another match out. Where's the book I just picked up? Let's use that. Nice. We'll just chill for a minute. Do some reishi preparing. Wait for the coldest time of day to depart. And we'll see where we are. Very good. Honestly, don't even need to use my coal. Just do that. That'll warm us up nicely. Hey! Fire starting 4. We're an expert now. Very nice. Okay, so while everything's going on, I'll just drop the usual suspects. Might as well get it going. So, I mean, sooner we do this, the sooner we can use it, right? Prepared burdock. Let's do that. We can actually just eat the burdock straight up, which I think I'll do. Prepare some of the birch bark too. Very nice. Hour 37. Still looks cold out. It's still early morning. Let's do 45 minutes of this. Honestly, is it bad I'm kind of hoping for a blizzard right now? Because I don't really mind being in this cave with this fire. Just kind of spending the day away. It's alright, we'll chill. Kick back and relax. I think I'll drop another cedar and just keep doing that. I'd like to maybe get into town soon-ish, so once this hour and a half is up on this fire, we'll go. Looks like maybe it got a little clear. No. All good. Alright, hour 30. Do 45 minutes. Okay, now is when I don't really want a blizzard, but it looks like I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get my earlier wish, it looks like. Not really much I want to do there. Another 15. I'll probably walk in this weather. Probably walk a little bit. So why don't I pull out my thermos, pull out the teas from it. I'll actually pop another one on. No, not reishi, sorry. Rose hips. There it is. Okay. Slap all these down. Move the cold ones over. Great, we'll let all these go. Awesome. Take a torch as well. Take. And I'll just put them right back in the thermos. There we go. Okay. Let's take our stuff back, our belongings. A little bit of cabin fever defeat right there. Nothing too insanely harmful to our survival. No, it's not even that windy out here. Oh, okay, never mind. Should be a firewood bin below this tower here. I like this little view right here. It's nice. Radio tower. Any rose hips around? Feel a little silly asking that, but I'll still never turn them down. Nothing in there. Alright. Not gonna bother with too much here. It's another nice little picture. Never use my Polaroid camera. I never do. Just have it along with me for the ride, and that's it. I always use my real computer screenshotting for for a camera. All right. There is the Milton House again, and that's going to really conclude our lap of Mountain Town. Really did a lot here. Pretty much combed the entire area. There's still one more area that I want to check for a deer carcass, and it's going to be kind of over that way near the arch. We can grab that, though, as we're heading out. Would also maybe like to climb up the road a little bit, almost back to the church, to see what the cars have. But I mean, let's be honest, right? Probably not going to be too much. So, it is what it is there. Okay, let's make sure I have everything. Got the tools, got everything that we need. Nice. I'm going to drop things while I kind of just sit back and think a little bit. Wow, we've got a lot of good stuff. Mountain Town was definitely a success. That is for sure. Can I move this? No. I think I tried to in the last episode. Okay, a lot of good stuff too. In the form of food. Cooking oil's great. Oh yeah, I got a lot of stuff. Look at this. Very nice. Some matches too, huh? Always seem to get a lot of matches. Why don't I just take the 24 pack with me? That works. Survive the outdoors. I think I read that one already. We've got a lot of low condition torches, so I'm just gonna keep this fire alive. Yeah, was that a fully read book? Okay, that is. I'll put that back. Got a little bit of coal. Put a few back. Okay. Nothing too insane. Gonna still probably take the animal fat, I think. See what happens with that. Yeah, everything else I really would like to keep. I know we have to get down to below weight to really climb any ropes. That will be a problem, especially because I have to intake all of this too. So we're going to be over 100 pounds. So we're going to have to figure it out. I think I'm going to put the torch out. We'll store that. Or heck, maybe I'll just put it in here. Low condition torch. Okay. There's a few things we can do, I think, to really minimize the weight. First thing, let's eat that burdock I saw. Yep. Let's just eat that. Okay. Next, what I'll do is I'll head outside and just do some remaining preparations on the rose hips. Don't really mind too much doing that. And we got to take more water with us too. Yeah, we're going to be extremely heavy. But that's okay. Let's do 45 minutes and see where that gets us. Ooh, just barely. It's nice timing. Okay. 2 more of these. Very good. Alright, I think... What do I think? Start using up some peaches, maybe? I could just make them all into peach pie. But peach pie is only good if you're traveling, which we are about to travel. So maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's good right there. I know some of the potatoes I could just cook up real quick and eat. They don't really do too much in terms of a warmth bonus. Alright, I'm convinced. Let's do that. Just grab some of these. I'll even throw the fire log. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be good. Okay. There's the match. And then get some of that. Good. How much does fire log give you? Is that 2 hours? For some reason I remember it being 4 hours. I don't think that's right. We'll see here in a minute. Let's take a look. Okay, that is 2 hours. About 2.5. Good. Okay. What can I make? Peach pie I can make. I could do rose hip pie too. That's right. And not much else. Yeah, not much else. Okay. Well, I mean, that peach pie, those peaches are bad, so I really may as well get rid of them. So let's just do 2 cans of it. Do 2 cans worth. Got rusty peaches. And then the banged up peaches. Alright, that's perfect. Where's the peach pie? Did I drop something I need for that? Or is it only in the skillet? Hold on. Yeah, here we go. Let's get it done. There it is. And those will be probably for tomorrow's journey. Not too upset about that. And then I'll do a potato. Potato. Can I do that ruined potato? I don't think I can. Oh, no, I can. Nice. And then a potato. Just gonna get those out of the way, because I can't really cook with them. You don't have any meat in the world already, you know? But, alright, nice little stash right there. Very good. We'll use that 10% soon. Okay, that mill flour, nice. Let's drop that so I don't accidentally use it. I'm glad we're using that. I know I'm using some cooking oil as well for this, but that's okay. Do have this animal fat. I think you need 2 pounds of it, so... Yeah, we're about halfway. About halfway. A lot of this stuff is curing up, too. That's good. Alright. Very nice. What else can I do while I'm waiting? Got a feeling not too much. Could start using some repairs on some items. That could be a really nice repair. I almost feel like I should read that mending book, though, before. Kind of think that's a great plan, actually. Okay, cool. Great. Great. Just gonna eat them. Doesn't matter to me. Quick little snacks. It's good stuff, though. 6 minutes till ready. Great. They're elegant. Whatever that means. Alright, let's do that again. Can I do that again? Why can I not do that again? Oh, I need water. Oh, would you look at that? I didn't even know you needed water. Huh. Well, I'm going to make some more anyway, although I know I have some more in here. Oh yeah, I've got more than I'll ever need. Alright, not bad. Oh, I can make bannock too. Look at that. Maybe I'll do that after the peach pies, or should I just do that right now? Okay, let's do the peach pies just because that can of peaches is going to go bad. Try being smart with it. And then all this is going to be boiled. I didn't need it, but once again, more water. Won't really turn it down. We can always leave a lot of it too. Three hours on that. Definitely not going to use 3 hours worth, but it's okay. Porridge. I think I'm okay. I think I'm good. I think the porridge is going to be saved for kind of a warming up thing. But maybe I'll use it tomorrow. Okay. Let's fast forward these. Great. Can't make any more of those, I'm pretty sure, so we'll just go with the bannock for now. Okay. And I will take those. We'll make some more. We'll just make the most of it that we can. Could be a little bit of a waste of cooking ingredients, but you know what? I have to use them because I cannot carry them. Which is a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. 82. Wait till they get down to 60 to really panic. In the meantime, though, I'll eat these. Nice. Let's get that ready again. Wish I had more than one cooking skillet. I will not lie. It's kind of a pain. Maybe I have one in... There's a potential that I have one in the cabinet, but I kind of doubt it. I don't remember. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't remember one being in here. Not a problem. Alright, let's get it going. Do some more. Okay. We're on track to sleep nicely, though, out of anything. So that's nice. We will get a full night's sleep for sure. Let's put some more on. Prepare that real quick. I'm gonna grab some more of those books and toss them on the fire. 20 minutes. Let's go do it. Ooh, it is dark. Always loved this house. I've never made this house a real main base before. I wonder if maybe... if that day is coming where I try to use this as my main base. Thing with Mountain Town is it is a little far out of the way. I love the camp office a little more for a base, just more centralized. I keep making them, huh? Wow, I have A lot of bannock I can make. Wow. We might be up for a while this evening. Should have brought another skillet. A little bit of an oversight. It is what it is, though. Okay, these animal fat, it's going bad. Still might hang on to it, though. I don't know. Okay. 20 minutes. Okay, clearly I gotta stoke this somewhere. These books are really coming in handy. Okay, I might actually eat a peach pie right now. Because I'm a little tired. I might do it. Let's see. Let's eat one. Yeah, give me a little bit back. Nice. Let's keep it going. If the bannock ever goes bad, we can just eat it when we're cooking level 5, too. So that is a thing. And it's really light as well. So I'm really happy about that. Turns out all that water that we collected across Milton is finally coming in handy. Okay. Risk of intestinal parasites healed. Always good to see. I'm going to chuck this on. And then... what's that got? 24? Okay. Gotta keep on the lookout for a little more lamp fuel. In fact, I'm gonna try to start saving more. Okay, we'll take both of those back. Oh, I got a lot of sticks, too. What the heck, I might as well. I don't know how much more of everything I have, though. Cooking oil is probably gonna run out very soon. That will be our one limitation. Yeah, that's coming to a close within the next 2 or 3 preparations. It's alright, this was a good run. 29. I think that's our last one right there. Just make sure that finishes. Okay, I think that was... oh, no. Oh, we have exactly one more we can do. Would you look at that? Okay. One more, then we're good. Ton of food, that's for sure. But you know what? I'm not complaining. Not in the slightest. This is great. Okay. Alright, and that's it. Got one of these. I'm going to take all these back. We're slow, but that's okay. It's expected. Put those books back. Put 2 of the coal back, too. Why not? Actually, I'll put... yeah, I'll do that. Because I know we're in kind of a tight spot. Alright, I'm going to almost accept that I'm not going to really be needing the animal fat. Or should I? I don't know, man. I don't know if it can still be cooked if it's... like, bad. Maybe I'll just still take it. All of these have just been curing really nicely. Which is nice. I'm going to eat some of the peach pie. In fact, I'm going to eat another one. I'm going to try just to get a few bits of bonus energy before going to bed, because it is pretty late in the evening. Okay, here we are. Let's drink up, and then let's do... oh, we have a lot of water, too, so once we drop that, we'll be nice and light. Okay, I'm gonna do 7 hours. That's gonna take us pretty well into the day, but that'll be, I think, late morning. So, coldest part of the day will have passed. Good. Yeah. Early morning, actually. Not complaining about it, though. How much food did we lose? Decent bit. Sleep a little more. Spent most of the day outside, though, yesterday, so cabin fever not really a concern, thankfully. Okay. Does not sound great outside. I'll probably check it out here in a minute. What are we thinking? The bannock? Yeah, I'll probably just feast on that for a while. I don't think that's a bad idea. Once all this goes bad, obviously, we can just eat it when we're cooking level 5, which will happen at some point, I'm sure. Let's take a look at the skills. Oh, yeah, actually, cooking 5 is right around the corner. Oh, my goodness. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's still several episodes right there. Maybe a couple episodes, but, I mean, it's close. It's close. Once we cook all of our teas, we're going to be just right there, no doubt. Okay. Really good. Really good. Let me... Do I want to dump my water? I think I do, but I don't know when I'm leaving. So, let's just pop outside real quick. And then we'll hop back in just to see the weather. Oh, it's a clear day. Would you look at that? I think we might actually go over to the arch and see if there's any deer that need to be fully harvested out before we leave. But I think for now, that's going to do it. In the next episode, like I said, we're going to go over towards the gas station and do our last little mini loop of Mountain Town, aka just like the arch and clear cut over there before we ultimately start heading back towards Mystery Lake and going to Coastal Highway. So if you all made it this far, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.